Alrighty, I am here. Maybe I may just quit. Who knows? I don't really want to broadcast this crappy team. So lots of changes in the Hanwha lineup. Everything is different. I will get the lineups up there as soon as I can. Barria on the mound, 8 games, 40 innings, 3-3, 4.50 ERA, 680 OPS. Has not pitched well in his last handful of starts. Started out his KBO career very well, but then has not pitched well the last month and a half. It'll be interesting to see how he does. A lot of foreign pitchers really struggle in the second half, and we'll see if he's any different. So we are underway. First pitch in there for a strike. I have to get all this stuff situated while I attempt to broadcast this, and that's right back at Barria. Hits him, and he's on with a leadoff single on a pitch that hit Barria, wasn't able to field it, and then now he's on base, which means he's probably going to be on second base real quick. Hit right off of his the thumb of his glove. And that's going to bring up Ryuji Huck, hitting 287 on the season. Looks at strike one. 2 home runs. Is played kind of everywhere, filling in whenever he is needed. And that's in there for a strike also. 0-2. 4 pitches, 4 strikes. Again, I'm trying to get everything all situated and caught back up, and that's fouled down the third base side. So lots of changes on the offensive side for Hanwha. I will get them all set up as soon as I can. Changes everywhere for Hanwha. All right, the 0-2 pitch that misses low. So both of these guys throw the exact same pitches, and the same, not the same exact ratio, but pretty close. As both of them are going to throw slider first, 4-seam second, change up third, and then hello, hello. And looks like I have messed up. I was wondering why that was showing up like that. And now that's fouled down the line, and let's try this. All right, let's try this. Maybe a little bit better. Welcome, Mary Kates. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Ryuji Hyuk, another fouled out away, and might be seeing him run on this pitch here. swings at ball, but 1 and 2. Already pitch number 9 coming up of this at bat. Just the second batter. Kim Young, Lee Sung-kyu, yes. So the Samsung lineup is pretty normal, pretty set. They do have some changes every once in a while. And lifted into left field and just foul. Kim Min-won out there in left field. It will be an adventure. He is first baseman over there in left field. They want his bat in the lineup. We'll see kind of how that goes. Right there, he normally a left fielder probably would have made that catch, but he he does not. Almost got the Samsung lineup and everything situated and set. And that bounces, and that's going to go over. And imagine that E.J. Wan misses a ball, and we've got a runner on second. And also going to be pitch number 11 of this at-bat. And lifts that one, fouled again. And we are getting into dangerous territory for this at-bat here. Yoon Jung-bin. Kim Yeon-jun, E.J. Hyun. And there we go. That's going to be a bloop right to the left fielder. And one away. A long at-bat, but it ended in a left field fly. So we shall take it. All right, there's the lineup for Samsung up there on your screen finally. Now I'll get to the Hanwha lineup as that's misses outside. 1-0. Cardenas, Sada. Already 2 home runs on the season. He's only played in 3 games. Definitely a dangerous bat as he looks at a ball 2 outside at 2-0. And gets a piece of that, so 2-1. And that catches the outside, 2-2. And he reaches down just to get a piece of that, files it into the dugouts, and it will stay 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss. The first strikeout of the day for Barria, and that's a big one. Because now they've got a runner on second with 2 outs. All right, so 2 outs, runner on second, and Kang Min Ho is stepping in. Kang Min Ho a 1457 OPS in the month of July. 11 home runs on the season, 306. Looks at ball 1 on the outside. Hopefully the little break was enough to make him not be able to hit, but 2-0. And that is lifted deep and off the top of the wall. Kim Ji-chan will stroll in, and Kang Min Ho is on second base. And yeah. Yay. He thought he had a homer. He was watching it, but it hit off the very top of the center field wall. That center field wall is about 20-something feet. And I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating at all. It's a good 20-foot wall. It hit just below the yellow stripe at the top of that wall. Would have been a home run in most stadiums. As a swing and a miss there from Kim Young-un. So they take a quick 1-0 lead. Oh, Hanwha. And that misses upstairs, 1-1. They have, I don't remember how the other teams have been quick to score during this 7-game losing streak. And today is no exception, as he swings and misses there, or 1-2. And a swing and a miss there. 2 strikeouts, but a double, single, an RBI, and we will go to the bottom of the first. Hanwha already down. One to nothing. So give me just a sec as I finish up this, and I'll get your all of your stuff set up, and so you guys can see the lineups. EH left field, Kim Tae-yeon right, No Shoe on third, Chae-in Sung is at first. All right. Peraza is going to lead things off for Hanwha. Again, they're just trying whatever they can. They do anything to not put Kim Tae-yeon in the leadoff spots for some reason. Don't know why, but apparently this manager is allergic to having Kim Tae-yeon in the leadoff spots. And there we go. That's what I like to hear. Almost got her set up. Oh, no. There we go. And Hanwha's lineup should be ready. All right, like I said, Peraza leading things off for Hanwha. First pitch swinging. That's going to be lifted into center field. And we almost got his name said before he flew out. Gio. Today, Hanwha will. What's the score? Hanwha, what's they gonna do? What's the final score? All right, Kim In-won, 333 on the season. Not really played too much since he came back. He's 4 for 8 with a home run, a big, huge home run on Sunday. Actually, took the lead, put him up by 2. They did not hold on, obviously, as if you checked out my latest video, you'll see why they weren't able to hold on. And a swing and a miss, and that is gonna be the issue with Kim In-won is strikeouts. He really he strikes out a lot. Which is why he should not be in the 2 spot. He's much better served in the 3 spots if you were to follow all statistics and everything that says anything. 5-4 Hanwha win. All right. Kim Tae-yeon steps in. He has been one of the lone bright spots lately for Hanwha as he looks at ball 1. And that just catches the bottom of the zone. So last 5 games, 429 for him, 3 home runs, 9 hits, 6 RBIs. He is not the reason why Hanwha is not winning. As he lifts that one foul, and yeah. That was a very quick 7-pitch inning, and Hanwha will go to the 2nd inning. Already down 1-0. That was a very, very quick inning. 8 pitches, sorry. I didn't count that. 8 pitches. Versus Barria, who threw 27. They've done it plenty of times. Plenty of times. Grun. Grun, grun. Grun, grun. Grun, grun. Yeah, I can just, if they don't win today, I mean, the problem, so again, like I said before, other broadcasts, The problem is they played well in June, but they also played against very bad teams in the month of June. It is now July, and in July they have Kium, who was playing much better. They have KT, that's probably the best or the hottest team in the league. You got Kia. You have to face Kia twice. You have LG. You have to face LG twice. Just it's not going to be easy. So again, like today, so they just that NC that they have not played well against at all is that's upstairs 1-1, and then you have Kia. So after that, then what do they do? Then they have LG again. Then what do? They got NC, and then what do they have? They have Kia. So like they really just have, or sorry, they have KT, then they have Kia. They just have the month of June, or the month of July is a super, super difficult month for them. As another strikeouts. That is already his third strikeouts. All right. Well, that's going to bring up Yu Jung Bin. Yu Jung Bin, the first baseman today, wearing the old spectacles, and looks at strike one. I mean, Hanwha, he said you can't lose 8 times in a row, but they definitely did lose 18 times in a row back in 2020, as that misses 1-1. And that's going to be a foul. A rough 27 pitches in that first inning, mainly because of the Ryuji Hyuk, I think 11 pitch at bats. As that misses also 2-2. As long as Barria can keep from walking guys, he seems to be okay. It's whenever he does get into given the free passes that he starts to really run into trouble. Again, doesn't walk too many. He's walked 11 in the games that he's played, as that one's fouled away. But lately he's been having a big blow up inning. Remember, Barria was not a starter this year before coming to Korea. So they've basically asked him to ramp up the amount of pitches he throws quickly. As that's a swing and a miss there. So 4 strikeouts already. That's 3 straight strikeouts for him. So Barria, again, was not a starter whenever he played for Columbus. I believe Columbus Clippers, the Cleveland AAA team. So he wasn't a starter there. He was in the bullpen there, which means he wasn't used to throwing 5 innings, 80 pitches, and all of that stuff, as that's in there for a strike. So he basically came to Korea and had to start starting. So, he's not 80 pitches is a good number for him. Anything more than that starts to get a little rough, as he gives up a single there to the guy hitting 180. That ends the old strikeout streak. The last 4 guys that he has retired have all been via the K. And this is going to bring up the number 9 hitter, EJ Hyun. EJ Hyun hitting 279 on the season. Looks at ball 1 on the outside. And that misses upstairs. 2 and 0. So hitting 372 with 2 outs, 6 homers, 22 RBIs versus 232 with 3 homers with not 2 outs. And that misses upstairs, 3 and 0. Right on cue, I start talking about walks, and he wants to make sure that everybody knows what a walk is, I guess. Fix my broadcast here. That probably sound like I'm talking in a tunnel, as that is 4 straight balls. And then now coming up is the ever dangerous Kim Ji-chan. All right, Kim Ji-chan singled in his first at-bat, hitting 305 on the season. Later came around to score on the Kang Min-ho double. And that's in there for a strike. A little change up off the bats here. Slowly, as he's 232, 274, 280, 292, 305, as he's improved every year of his career. And he is just pure speed. As that's misses upstairs, 1 and 1. There is a little bit of mist and stuff hanging around in Daejeon, off and on a couple times on the way home. A little raindrop here and there on the visor. Some people in umbrellas back behind home plates. And that's Mrs. Lowe, 2 and 1. And fouls. That's one out of play. 2 and 2. So 27 pitches. That's. What? I said that button. There we go. All right. Like I said, 27 pitches that first inning. Running into some issues here after the 2 straight strikeouts with a single and a 4-pitch walk. And now he's running his pitch count already up. He's at 47, so here comes 21 pitches on this inning, and that's going to be low. Ball 4. First full count of the day for either team, and pitch number 22 coming in this second inning. Already rushing into 50 pitches on the night. It's a little misty every once in a while. Not too bad, as that one is fouled down the line and keeps himself alive. Yeah, there was some rain. It kind of like a steady, like annoying rain. Like Yeah, you have to carry around your umbrella, but you don't want to carry your umbrella around because, like, that type of rain. All right, to the 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Strikeouts number 5 on the day. And he gets out of the first and second jam. As they leave another 2 runners on. 3 runners already left on for Samsung. And we will go to the bottom of the second. Hanwha down 1-0. Yeah, you guys, I think, got the very bottom part of the what we were getting. I think Hanwha wins 1 game out of this series. All right, No Shuan will lead things off for Hanwha and looks at ball 1. Reyes, 8 pitches in that first inning. Quickly. And it's already 2-0. Uh-oh, so we've got a change already as Kim Hyun-jun will be in center, Kim Ha-gon in left, Kim Ji-chan is out. That is huge. As 4 straight pitches, and Hanwha has their first base runner. I'm still listening. No, he's injured. He's out for 3 weeks. All right, Cheon Sung will step in. No, that's the little guy that's like super fast. Just a sec as I try to get all this stuff changed. And he fouls. That's one back. All right. There we go. I think it's all set up and fixed there. I hear what is wrong with What is wrong with the little guy? I'll let everybody know. It's 1-2 pitch coming here. It misses way outside. 2-2. Noshi on first after the 3-pitch walk. Sorry, 4-pitch walk. It'd be sweet if they had a 3-pitch walk. Maybe Hanwha would be winning. So he has pitched 1 game against Hanwha and Daegu. No decision as he didn't even go 5 innings. As that one misses and makes it 3-2. Full count for Hanwha. I didn't even check to see. Looks like KT is rained out. Hanwha, no roster changes. No roster changes. That's going to be a ground ball. The shortstop throws to first, and Jesus Christ. Oh. 6-3-5 double play. That's right. Shortstop, first base, try to go to third, threw him out by a mile. And Hanwha has a base runner, and then quickly they have no base runners and 2 outs. That's a strike in there to An Ji-hong. Oh, why? Alright, fouled back, makes it 1-2. You got the guy, 4-pitch walk, you're on second, you're in scoring position, you get thrown out at third, and it wasn't even close. Like, it was not close. Lifts that one into left and drops in. Would have been a runner on third. This is what happens whenever you are way behind and your team is struggling. You start to try to do more than what you should. You start to try to do these extra things instead of staying inside where you are and your abilities. You start trying to make changes and go above to do something for your team. As this is going to be a ground ball, 5-3 putouts. As another quick inning, a 4-pitch walk, then a Hanwha 6-3-5 double play to get 2 outs, and then a single, but then the very next pitch a 5-3 ground out. Even though he walked a guy and gave up a hit, he's still only at 23 pitches, still only threw 15 pitches that inning. Hanwha leaves their first base runner, gets their first hit, 2 base runners, and nobody got to second. Well, I guess technically no shoe every day. Mail jayo, mail jayo. I mean, this team is so lost. I mean, you got to think, Barria is already at 50 pitches. 50 pitches already today. He's at twice the amount of pitches as Samsung's starter, and Samsung has the lead. Like, obviously the bullpens are rested because they had the day off yesterday, but like, man, it's just so difficult to watch this team. All right, Yuji Huck will step in. Flew out to left in his first at bat, but that was a very, very great flyout for Yuji Huck. 12 pitch flyout in the first inning. As that's going to be a ground ball. Anchi hung over, grabs, throws, and quickly one away. Like it's 2 pitch at bats instead of a 12 pitch at bats. And here comes Cardenas. Fouls that first pitch off. He struck out in his first at-bats. Again, oops, I think I'm missing a strikeout there. Woo! Misses way up high. No. Barria already 5 strikeouts, 2 strikeouts in the first at-bats. All 3 guys retired, and the second inning were from the strikeouts, as that one misses way up high again. I mean, these aren't even close. And he pops him up. The shortstop Ito Yoon under it, and 2 away. All right, 2 quick outs, 5 pitches, 2 outs. And this is going to bring up Kang Min Ho. Kang Min Ho doubled and is responsible for the 1 RBI in the first inning. Thought he had it. Thought he had a 2-run shot, but just short of that. And that misses low. 1 and 1. 308 now on the season after that first inning RBI double. The backstop for Samsung. And fouls that one back. 1 and 1. Oh, Kang Min Ho so far this month, 478, 23 hits, 7 home runs, 19 RBIs, 519 on base percentage, 935 slugging. He is in first place in all of those for the month, and that misses also way up high. Gotta get an out here pretty quickly. This would be pitch number 10, and that misses also way up high. Barria is either struggling with his footing or something, because he sailed 2 pitches to Cardenas, and then he's missed real bad to the last 2 pitches to Kang Min Ho, way up. As that one catches the bottom of the zone. Full counts, 3 and 2. And that's going to be a single back up the middle. I mean, this guy, he's hitting 500 for the month. Like, he was fooled. He was way, way out in front of it, but just gets the bat on it to slap it back up the middle. All right, that's going to bring up Kim Young-un, the third baseman. And that is ripped foul down the line. A little straighter, and he's standing on second. But that's just a long foul ball. Struck out in his first at bat, hitting 257 now on this season. Does have 18 home runs. He's a strikeout to double guy. Is I believe, yeah, third in the league in strikeouts. As that one lifts it up, and that's going to be back to the wall, and that's a that was the strikeout to home run guy. Yeah, that was the home run part. And a big swing there, 1-1. And that catches the inside corner, 1-2. Oh, first pitch, and that's going to be strikeout to number 2 on the day for him. But they get another 2 runs on the 2-run homer. And Hanwha down 3, going to the bottom of the third. Well, Hanwha's got a hit at least. All right, Ido Yoon will lead things off for Hanwha, trying to, as he goes around, as he almost falls down. That's just how things are going for Hanwha, honestly. holds up, but his momentum carries his body through it as he has to dive out of the way to miss the ball, and that's big up there. Oh, what? Apparently that was a strikeout. I was unaware that it was 2 strikes. Ah, that's because they didn't show the first at bat or the first pitch, and first pitch swing in there is a ground ball 3. Has thrown 23 pitches. First inning, he threw 8 pitches. Second inning, he threw 15 pitches. And right now, he has thrown 5 pitches with 2 outs. And Peraza will step in now as he's the new leadoff batter for Hanwha. And that's is in there for strike. Barria, 1 for 18 in his last 6 games. He's not been playing well since he came back from injury. A big swing through there, and it's 0-2. Last 5 games, or last week, hitting 59, 1 for 17. And that's misses upstairs, 1 and 2. Alright, here comes the 1-2 pitch to Peraza. Swing and a miss, and that's 2 strikeouts in the inning. And that was a 9-pitch inning. No. Yes. Wow. This is going to go real quick. Pom, papa, jam, pom, da, da. All right, we're back. Top of the 4th now. Is first pitch in there for a ball. Yoon Jung-bin struck out in his first at-bat. All right, Yoo Jung-bin, the first baseman, and lines that one right into right field, and another base runner. for Stamsa. All right, Kim Hyun-jun singled in his first at-bat, was stranded back in the second inning. Ball one and ball two, and 73 pitches now for Barria. If he can get through 5 innings, that would be fantastic for Hanwha, as that is ball 3. And that's in there for a strike, as he was taken the whole way. Didn't even bother to think about swinging that bat. And that's going to be a chopper past the diving An Chi-hong. And runners on first and second. Right at An Chi-hong. An Chi-hong playing second base today. As you know, they're just trying to do something. I gotta think that Wang Young-mook would be making that play. He is much quicker than An Chi-hong, as they are already out on the mound to see Barria. 76 pitches through 3+ innings. Still no outs yet in the 4th inning here, and he's already got runners on first and second as he's given up 2 hits. Does have 6 strikeouts on the day, but if he's not striking them out, they're hitting it pretty hard. Is outside of the strikeouts, he's, got a fly out, a pop out, and a ground out. E.J. Hyun walked in his first at bat, 279 on the season. And here comes the bunt, because and he pulls it back and looks at strike one down the middle. No point in trying to fake the bunt now. And he will roll around for the bunt once again. And pulls it back, and that one misses also. They haven't shown No Shiwan and see if he's charging down there at third base yet. Oftentimes he will. I don't know if there's really a point in charging hard, as he's got 1 foot on the grass and not even gonna attempt to bunt here, as that one misses outside at 2-1. So you got 2-1 count here. Pitch number 80 coming up. No Shiwan, and they're not even gonna fake the bunts anymore. Is a big swing and a miss there. 2-2. Need a strikeout here. Strikeout, double play. One of the two. Strikeout here would be pretty good, and then good. And that misses way upstairs and runs the count full. And a fouled back. And we'll stay 3-2. All right, so once again, another 3-2 pitch coming up here. The third full count of the day. And did he go? He went, strike him out, throw him out. Double play. That's the not the way I thought they'd get the double play, but they will take it all day, every day. As he goes around on ball 4. A huge, as that misses upstairs. That hopefully is what Hanwha needs to get back into it. Big missed opportunity from Samsung there, as that was ball 4 that he tried to check his swing, wasn't able to check his swing, and then on top of that, throwing him out at third base. Hanwha and Samsung trading awful base running. I would say that is definitely Samsung's biggest issue, biggest downfall, biggest problem is their base running. The last series that they played against Hanwha, they basically gave up like 4 runs on the base pass, as that's fouled back 1-2. They ran into a couple outs at home and then on the base pass too. Awful base running there. So Kim Hungong, not Hyun. 289, that misses way outside. And this is going to be pitch number 88 of the inning not the inning, of the game for Barria. Like, you got to think that maybe, does he have another inning? As that's fouled away and keeps it 2-2. So already, again, 7 strikeouts on the day, but with those 7 strikeouts have come a flurry of hits. 7 hits already. And he gets it, and Barria misses it, but out at first on a great backup play by Ito Yoon. And that will go a 1-6-3 as they have lead off 2 singles to start the inning and botch everything on the base paths. And come away with nothing, as once again they strand another runner. And that is 4 now that they have stranded. Big mess ups on the base pass. And you start the inning off first and second, nobody outs after 2 singles. Guys, already at 70 plus pitches through just a few innings, just a couple of innings, no outs. And You fake some bunts, pull them back, and then you swing at ball four. And then not only do you swing at ball four, you also get thrown out at third base trying to steal. And what's surprising is I'm not even talking about Hanwha. I'm talking about Samsung. Kim Min-won will lead things off for Hanwha, though, in the fourth inning. They do have a hit. No Shiwan did get to second on a ground ball, but was immediately thrown out at third as he tried to go from first to third on a ground ball to the shortstop. Let's just hurry up and get this game done. We're an hour in, a little over 3.5 innings complete. Apparently there was a strike somewhere. I don't know what it looked like. I don't know where it was, but there was, and that's a strike too as he fouls that one off. And they come back so late. Kim Min-won, 308 on the season after his strikeout in the first inning. Reyes sitting at misses inside as he misses so far that he actually hits him. And looks like he got his pant leg, maybe his uniform, maybe his jersey. Did not hit him. Yeah, looks like it. If it got anything, it got his thigh, but Hanwha will have a leadoff batter, or a leadoff runner on for the second time today. Kim Tae-yeon will step in now. He popped up to the catcher in foul territory. And we'll see how Reyes does after sitting for a while, getting 0 runs of support after that debacle on the base paths. Outside at 2-0. That's going to be a single into center. And Hanwha's got runners on first and second with nobody out. Down by 3 as they try to claw their way back. And they will have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up. After a hit by pitch, and now a single, Hanwha with their first real threat of the day is No Shiwan walked on 4 straight pitches. His first at bat. Last time he had an RBI was back in June 27th. Yeah. As he looks at strike one, still hitting .290 with runners in scoring position. Tough to get a lot of at bats with runners in scoring position when the people in front of you just don't get on. But the 0-1 pitch, that's low, ball 1-1. right, the 1-1 pitch to Noshiwan. That's going to be a single into right field. Kim In-wan, they're going to bring him around. Cardenas throws to third, and Hanwha's on the board. And the first RBI for Noshiwan in the month of July. Heads up. That right there is what I'm talking about as far as outfield defense there. He knew that it was going to be a really not likely to be a play at plate, so he threw it to third to keep Kim Tae-yeon from going to third, and in turn Noshiwan from going to second, keeping the double play intact as Cheon-sung steps in to the box, and he is gonna bunt. Pulls it back and flips it foul. And they're playing so bad lately that, you know, you can tell that at this point they're resorting to tricks and trick plays and like deception to try to win a game. As he does bunt it, and he's gonna beat that out. Pure speed. As the third baseman ran back to third base, and Cheon-sung has enough speed to beat it out, and we've got runners on every base and no outs. Reyes, a bad decision there off the mound. The pitcher should have been covering, or should have been grabbing that, fielding that. He doesn't. And now the bases are loaded. And Hanwha has An Ji-hong. On big inning here. Already thrown 11 pitches. The most he's thrown all day is 15, and that was back in the second inning when Hanwha had 2 base runners. Right now, you got the bases loaded. An Ji-hong, the number 6 hitter, up. And Hanwha's looking to get a couple more runs. Kim Tae-yeon has enough speed to be able to tag up on a medium fly ball. An Ji-hong, 8 homers with the bases loaded in his career, 5 double plays on the season. And that's in there for strike. 0-1. And how big is that turning out to be? That bad base running by Samsung. And that's outside 1-0. Or sorry, 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch. 338 in his career with the bases loaded. And fouls. That's one back and out of play, and he was not happy he swung because that was ball 2. Big, huge inning here for Hanwha. They've got to get the lead here. And the 1-2 pitch that misses way upstairs. 2-2. It's fancy, huh? No endless buffering. And here we go. He gets under it. Right fielder gonna be under it. That is not gonna be deep enough to tag. Oh, I thought he tagged. As that will be one away and a huge out. As he fails to get the ball deep enough to score Kim Tae-yeon. Cardenas definitely has the arm to throw him out at home. And he looks accurate too. He had a pretty accurate arm when he threw to third, and then that also was right on line. Perfect cut by the first baseman. All right, EJ Wan now steps in. He grounded out to third base in his first at bat. Looks at ball one. He does not move well. So this season, with the bases loaded, he is 0 for 3, 0 for 1 today, 295 now on this season. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field. That should be deep enough to score a run. And out at third, did they score? Oh my God. No Shi-wan gets thrown out at third, and I don't know if I am going to assume that Kim Tae-yeon scored before No Shi-wan. Like, did he score before No Shi-wan got tagged out at third? That is two bad base running errors by No Shi-wan. Twice he's been thrown out at third. So definitely, like, so they're gonna Weiss behind the replay crew. Yeah, he's out. Now, I'm still waiting to see. Did they score? Okay, so they at least got the run. But again, they get the run, which is great and all, but I mean, that's twice he's been thrown out at third already. We're only in the fourth inning. Because, again, he's trying to do... Yeah, so... No, I don't think so. I think No Shi-wan was... Because the third base coach can't be focused on the guy at second base at all. He has to be focused on, telling the guy to go at third right when he catches it, because third base coach is basically watching the ball touch the glove, and as soon as it touches the glove, he's yelling at the guy to run. No Shi-wan, his thought process was they were going to try to throw him out at home, but they didn't try to throw him out at home because his momentum was carrying him towards right field, so there was very little chance that he was going to be able to throw Kim Tae-yeon out at home. And again, this is part of the fundamentals that I always talk about, how they just don't have them. Hanwha doesn't have them. But Park Sang-won now out on the mound, 35 games, 32 and 2/3 innings, 3 losses. He has basically been the cleanup man for Hanwha, as got a foreign starter on the mound, and but that's something that you're going right at, like right at the right time. Like as soon as he catches it, you're running at second also. But again, he should not have been going. It wasn't that deep of a fly ball, but it's and that's going to be swing out and swing strikeouts number 1 for Pak Sang-won. As Barria only goes 4 innings again, his second straight 4-inning outing. And you have to think that at this point, Barria is just hanging out in Korea, because started out really well, but really has not pitched well at all lately. Cardenas struck out in his first at-bats and then popped up to short in his last at-bats. Big swing there. 146, blew it by him way up in the zone. Once again, exactly what I keep talking about every single broadcast. I really wish they would throw the fastball upstairs, because most of these guys don't hit high heat at all. All right, here comes the 0-2. Swing, got him, and fouls it into the glove, and 2 away for Pak Sang-won. Pak Sang-won 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts. Went up high, then came down low, and he just wasn't able to deal with the changing of the eye level. The KBO pitchers really try so much to change speeds, they often aren't changing eye level. All right, here comes Kang Min-ho, and that's a line shot right to Lee Do-yoon. And 3 quick outs. And that's what they needed right there. They had to get 3 quick outs, because that's twice now they've ruined runs at third. I think so. And welcome, by the way. I'm sure you've been hanging out in the background, but very quick outing there by Pak Sang-won. Much needed very quick outing. Reyes, 18 pitches that last inning. So he was out there working a bit, and then on top of that, you had 18 pitches. So man, it has been. I don't know if you remember, Nick, the last time I broadcast the Samsung game, but if you remember how bad the and 1 away. All right, John Jin Hyuk's. Oh, Never mind. I thought that was a strikeout, but I guess I predicted that and one away. Yeah. OBS is not the best, does not love Max. I will say that all of the stuff I have is not fans of Max's. Jang Hyuk swings through that one, 0-1. And a swing and a miss there, 0-2. Jang Hyuk grounded out to the first baseman in his first at-bats. He saw one pitch, which means he's seen twice as many pitches this time. And that is lifted to right. And out! Just barely getting over the wall. And it is a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe that got over. I cannot believe that got over. That was a line shot. And a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt for Peraza. And it goes down to his knee almost, lifts that one to left. And 2 away. And I thought that was going to hit off the top of the wall, but because it just kept going and going. Literally just over the wall. And that's in there for a strike. I think he needs some rest. Oh, apparently he went. Let's get the replay here. That's not a replay that's going to show anything. That's a absolutely useless replay. What the hell is the guy? What the hell is the cameraman over on the third base dugout doing? All right, another 0-2 count. The last time Hanwha had an 0-2 count, Jang Hyuk parked the ball over the outfield wall. And 1-2 now. And that misses just outside. And the 2-2 in the dirt, 3-2, runs the count full. Kim In-won 0 for 1 on the day, struck out in his first at-bat, but was hit by a pitch in his last at-bats. Came around to score in that last inning. And that's chopped foul, stays 3-2. Yeah, I mean, he has not been good since his injury. I think he's down to about Mendoza line 200 since his injury, as that's a swing and a miss. And Hanwha gets one back on the line drive home run by Jang Hyuk, ties the game. We will go to the second half of the game when I come back. tied 3-3.
또 이제 마지막 그렇죠.
All right, we're back. First pitch in there for a ball. And 2-0. And pops that one back. EJ1 back, giving chase, but it's out of play. 2-1. Which team is going to run the bases well enough to win is really the question coming forward. Lots of, already 3 outs in this game at third base. That's not good. And a swing and a miss there as that drops out of the bottom, and it's 2-2. As waving him off there. All right, Kim Young-un, 1 for 2 on the day. Gets that one. An Ji-hong over, grabs, throws, 1 away. Thought that was going to eat him up. He got his glove down a little late on that play, but was able to make it. Glad to see him over at second base. Again, I talked about it way in the preseason. Wasn't too sure about his abilities over at first base. Apparently, after 3 months, they decided, hey, I'm right. He shouldn't be playing first base, as that's in there for a strike. Lee Sung-gyu, 2 at-bats, 2 strikeouts. How about the old hat trick today? And that misses outside. 1-1. Why are you guys hearing? There we go. That's a little bit better. Sorry, I was trying to figure out why you guys were hearing so much noise from my end, but it's because I didn't have everything set up right after restarting. But 2 away on that ground ball, the no Shiwan, and up now is Yu Jung-bin. Yu Jung-bin singled in his last at bat, 1 for 2, struck out, singled, and thrown out at third, trying to steal. And the 1-0 pitch inside the strike zone for another strike. And that's going to be a ground ball to An Ji-hong. Eats him up, and not in time. I might be safe. I think they might replay this as An Ji-hong ate him alive over at second base. But did they get him in? I guess they got him, and we will go to the bottom of the 6th as 2 rough offensive plays there, as they just got him by about a half a step. Maybe even not even half a step, but they got him, and that's all that matters. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. Alrighty. We should be coming back here. Bottom of the 6th. Tie game. 3-3. Hanwha will have Kim Tae-yeon leading things off. Kim Tae-yeon 1 for 2 and make that 2 for 3. His first pitch swinging and he is on base. And Hanwha has another leadoff runner on. The third inning that they've had the leadoff runner on. Not much of a ceremony there from Kim Tae-yeon, as this team looks like they have no emotion. No Shi-won will step in. He singled in an RBI in his last at-bats. He's been on base both times today as looks at ball one just down below the strike zone. Alright, here comes the 1-0 pitch to No Shi-won, and that's low ball 2. It looks like he lost his footing there as he stumbled back. So the story of this game has been fundamentals, really. The lack of fundamentals has led to base running and fielding errors. And he goes, it swings at ball 3 and fouls it away. 2-1. So yeah, if we think about this game, the last inning, Chae-sung with the bunt, you know, first and seconds, nobody out. No Shi-won comes through with an RBI single. Then the bunt by Chae-sung wasn't fielded by the pitcher. As that's a rip down the right field line. Kim Tae-yeon is going to go first to third. No Shi-won not going to go to second as he gets up and throws hard. And No Shi-won on base for the third time today. And more importantly, Kim Tae-yeon over at third base with no outs. As remember, the guy over at first base, this is his first career start at first base. He is normally an outfielder, but with Park Byung-ho out for the season now, so not only is Park Byung-ho out for the season, their alternative first baseman they released. Where they released McKinnon at the All-Star break. So they have been paying for those mistakes. Chae-sung steps in and looks at the ball 1 on the outside, and anything but a strikeouts. Anything but a strikeouts. I would even take a double play here because a double play will score a run. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Anything but a strikeout. I can't say this enough. And that's low. 2-1. Chan Sung, 11 RBIs in the second half, leading the team. And that's going to be a... Oh! Okay. Anything except a strikeout or that. Shot to the third baseman, Kim Tae-yeon, stuck. And runs him down, tags him out, and Hanwha with a base running mistake. And now you got runners on first and second with 1 out instead of anything else that possibly could have been. Just the amount of bad base running. Barria doesn't even seem like he cares anymore. And the 3-3. Outside at 2-0. Come on, Han Ji-hong. 294 on the season. He flew out to right field in his last at-bats. Not deep enough to score. Singled in his first. 1 for 2 on the day. And a swing and a miss at ball 3. 2-1. All right, we just want a hit here. Just a single. No Shiwan should be able to score on a single, as that misses way outside. 3-1. 3 straight balls for a 3-1 count here for Hanwha. Win or wow, Samsung. You are wowing. You are wowing. And that's in there for a strike. Runs the count full. 3-2. Runner on first and second. Tie game. Bottom of the 6th. 1 out. What do we got in store? And how about a double into the corner? That's going to roll into the corner. Karnas grabs it, comes home, and 1 run is in, and Hanwha takes the lead on the An Chi-hong RBI single.
너무 감사합니다.
Thank you, James. Is that a single or a double? Single or a double?
너무 감사합니다.
Thank you, Marco. Bounces around in the corner. Karnas loves sliding into cut the ball off. An Chi-hong hanging out at second base. RBI single to take the lead, and Hanwha's got runners on second and third with still just 1 out. EJ1 now stepping in. He grounded out to 5-3 in his first at-bat, and then a sacrifice fly to the center fielder in his last at-bat, and a big swing and a miss there. Well, he's playing second, so he's got to save his energy. And that's in there for a strike. 0-2. All right, so EJ Wan, no pressure, 0-2 count. Runners on second and third. You've got to get one in the air to score a run here. Give Hanwha a little bit of breathing room. And that is not going to do it. That is a ground ball, 6-3, and no one moves. 2 away. All right, Lee Do-yoon now stepping in, or will they pinch hit here? Lee Do-yoon has been struggling as of late. I live in Korea. There we go. There's the pinch hitter I was looking for. Wong Young-mook will be pinch hitting here. Oh, Wong Young-mook, 306 on the season. And pinch hitting here for Lee Do-yoon, and will take over. I assume it's shorts. I hope it's shorts. And a swing and a miss. I hope Hanwha does. And here comes that outside 1-1. Hanwha does have obviously a rested bullpen. Lee Min-woo, Han Sung-hyuk, and Joo Hyun-sang for 7, 8, 9. For any lead that they have, they're going to go right there with them. Wong Young-mook hitting 328 on the season with runners in scoring position. And looks at strike 2 on the outside. Reyes, pitch number 89 of the day. Pitch number 22 of this inning. A swing and a miss from Wong Young-mook in the dirt. Throws to first, and Hanwha gets one. Only one. But that's enough to take the lead, and Hanwha will go to the top of the 7th. Hanwha up 4-3. Thank you. I think you already did that. But we'll take it. All right. Hanwha strands 2 more runners. That's the 5th base runner that they have stranded on the day. And Samsung will have 8-9-1 coming up. And I assume they're going to either face Lee Min-woo or Joo Hyun-sang, or sorry, Lee Min-woo or Han Sung-hyuk. Park Sang-won, 2 innings there out of the bullpen, 18 pitches, 14 of them for strikes. No hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Gotta love that. Lee Min-woo will make his way to the mound for Hanwha, as Hanwha tries to end their 7-game losing streak here. One thing as of note is the color commentator, Pak Yong-taek, pretty much every time he is the color commentator for Hanwha games, Hanwha ends up losing. So one extra thing to look at, one extra thing to think about. Obviously it has nothing to do with it, but you know, if it does, it does. Iminu on the mound now for Hanwha. 42 games, 35 and 2/3 innings, 1 win, 1 loss, 7 holds, 1 save, 2.02 ERA, 6.74 batting average against, 2.5 walks per 9, 8.3 strikeouts per 9, and a 1.21 whip. Doesn't strike out a lot of guys, gets a lot of ground balls, doesn't walk a lot of guys either. And the man that he faces first, Kim Hyun-jun, is 2 for 2 on the day. And that misses inside, ball 1. So I have his name wrong. Kim Hyun. Ah, that's why. I had my two guys crossed there, Kim Hyun-gon and Kim Hyun-jun. But 2-1 counts now. In 2 for 2, 2 singles. And a big swing and a miss there. 2-2. Wang Yamuk is a pretty solid shortstop. He was the shortstop earlier in the season until Lee Do-yoon was playing second. Then Lee Do-yoon ended up going to shorts. Wang Yamuk over to second. And that is lifted in the air. Center fielder back under it. And 1 away. First time he has been retired all day. And in an important time. All right, EJ Hyun steps in now. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Over 1, walked and also struck out. Way over his head, ball 1, 1-0. And right down the old middle, 1-1. And just catches the outside corner. Beautiful pitch. All right, that's way outside at 2-2. Once again, and going left to right, changing speeds, but it's not changing the eye levels of these hitters. Very often they get the 2 pitches and they immediately go slider way outside. As he reaches out and connects with that, and they will have a base runner now. And the top of the lineup coming up. Lots of blue there in the stadium today. Change speeds, but not eye level. All right, Kim Hyun-gon grounded into a 1-6-3 out in his 1 at bats, 0 for 1 on the day. And the first pitch at the top of the zone, strike 1. He is just got his Greg Maddux paintbrush today, just touching away over at the corners and the edges. the throw over to first, slides back in. A lot of these Samsung guys do have plenty of speed. Lots of stolen bases. I believe there are something like 800. They're like 80% or so on the season. I believe they are leading the league in stolen base success rate. Is that swing and a miss at a pitch up at his eyes? And 0-2. I don't know what he was looking at. And obviously the ball is right at his eyes. Do they put him in motion now with a possible strike him out, throw him out, double play, his second one, and they go way upstairs. 1-2. That would have been the pitch to throw him out on. And way outside, 2-2. 2-2 pitch coming up here to the leadoff batter. Did not start the game in the leadoff batter. Kim Ji-chan, the absolute speedster, led off, ended up coming around to score in that first inning. And a big swing and a miss. And 2 away. And the throw over. All right, Ryuji Hyuk. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1. Ryuji Hyuk 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout, a ground out, and a flyout. But again, very important. All right, so whenever the and that's going to be a ground ball. An Ji-hong gets it, spins, throws in time. And Hanwha gets out of that without any damage, and we will head to the bottom of the 7th. Hanwha up 1. And first pitch in there for a strike. Reyes still out there. John Jin Hyuk steps in 0-1 on the count. He had the solo shots and drops down the bunts, and he is safe. Reyes does not get off the ball, get off the mound very well. That's the second infield. That's the second bunt hit Hanwha has. That is the second bunt hit Hanwha has had, because Reyes just does not get off the mound to field his position. Again, fundamentals, they are not happening in today's game. It is Little League Central. Peraza gonna bunt here. Yeah, I mean, reminds me of the old days when Lester was on the mound and people would just take 15-foot leads. That's up high, ball one. I'd love to see Peraza bunt here. He's not hitting the ball. He's 1 for his last 30, or 1 for his last 20 or something like that. 0 for 3 today. And a swing and a miss at a pitch not anywhere near the strike zone. 1-1. I think Peraza needs to bunt. Get him something. And the throw over to John Jin Hyuk. John Jin Hyuk does have some speed. He has stolen a few bags on the season. 8 stolen bases, 4 times he's been caught stealing. And a swing and a miss on a pitch actually in the zone this time. 1-2. And the Peraza has seen his average go from about 315 before his injury down to, I think, about 294, 292 now at this point. Basically dropping a couple points every game as he lays off of that one at 2-2. John Jin Hyuk. All right, once again, the 2-2 pitch. Reyes, this will be pitch number 96 of the game for him. Getting 7 innings out of your guy. As Peraza skies that one up into the air. Right fielder grabs it. And 1 away. That's going to bring up Kim In-wan, 0 for 2 on the day. I would like to see him bunt. All right, Kim In-wan steps in. He's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Does have a hit by pitch. And was responsible for the first run on Hanwha's scoreboard. 286 on the season now after his 0 for 2 day. John Jin Hyuk still over there at first base. And they check on him again. As he calls for time, they dust off in front of the bag. One thing I noticed about the Kia uniforms this weekend is, so Hanwha on the belt loop. No, yeah, it's just one loss, wins and losses. It doesn't matter because what they do is they just don't count the game. So instead of getting like a half a win and a half a loss like most leagues in the KBO, what they do is they just pretend the game never got played. As that's misses outside at 2-0. So like I was saying is so I noticed this weekend Kia on the back of their pants, they have where the big belt loop is in the very back. They actually have their number, where Hanwha has the logo of the name of the team, whoever's actually. Whoa! Woo! Thank God that guy decided to throw it to Hanwha. Yuji Hyuk snags the liner, throws to first, but instead throws to the first base dugouts, and Hanwha is lucky to still have a base runner here. As Yuji Hyuk just airmails that one right to the fence in front of the Hanwha dugouts. And he blames his glove. And Reyes at 99 pitches. They're going to keep him out there. Going to face Kim Tae-yeon, who is 2 for 3 on the day. This is a bold strategy. We shall see if this works out at all. Not too. I would not be happy if Hanwha was the ones doing this. Guy that's 2 for 3 against you on the day, and you're about to throw pitch number 100 in the heat. But it's Samsung. I'm all for it. All right, here comes the 1-0 pitch. And slides back. All right, the 1-0 pitch, way outside. John Jin Hyuk steals second base. Great pitch to steal on. As that throw carried him way off the bag. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon, and that's just catches a piece of the inside corner. 2-1. The red number showing the death of 100 pitches. And a big swing and a miss, and he knows he should not have been even looking at that one. Hanwha Hanwha's got a runner on second base. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2, 2 outs. Runner on second, Kim Tae-yeon, 2 for 3 on the day. And that's way outside. Ball 3, full count. Kim Tae-yeon's first full count of the day. Hanwha's fourth full count of the day. As Reyes is facing his final batter, I have to imagine he's at 104 pitches now on the day. And that's going to be ball 4, and he takes his base for the third time today. And like I said, I don't mind that it's Samsung doing that. I would be irate if it was Hanwha doing it. But we will have ourselves a pitching change because they don't know how to manage in this league. And Reyes will find his day over. Runners on first and second are his responsibility. And yeah. I will be right back. All right, new pitcher on the mound, Chae-ji Kwang. He will face No Shiwon. No Shiwon been on base all 3 times today with a walk, a single, RBI, and another single. He would love to give Hanwha a little bit of extra room here to make up for those base running blunders over at third base. He's been thrown out twice now today at third base. And that's in there for a strike. Way outside, 1-1. Chae-ji Kwang, 13 games, 2.55 ERA, 1 win, 1 hold. And the 1-1 pitch lifted up and right to the center fielder. And Hanwha gets an infield fly and a walk, but nothing to go with it. And we will go to the 8th inning. Hanwha up 1-0 as they strand 2 more runners. And Dave's favorite dinner, the old Hanwha lobsters. Samsung through 7 innings, 5 guys left on base. Hanwha through 7 innings, 7 guys left on base. And we should have Hansung Hyuk coming in for Hanwha. I'm going to make the crazy guess that Hansung Hyuk's going to be coming in. Hansung Hyuk. Some people say I am the songbird of my generation. All right, so we are ready for the top of the 8th. Again, so Iwon Suk will make his way into left field. Hansung Hyuk on the mound. 43 games, 39 innings, 2 wins, 4 losses, 8 holds, 5.08 ERA, 684 batting average against, 5.3 walks per 9, 9.9 Ks per 9, and 1.56 whip. And he will be greeted by Cardenas. 0 for 3 on the day for him. And he's only played in 3 games so far. This will be his first hitless game, and he flies that one down the line. Foul, 1-1. So 2 strikeouts today. A pop fly to shortstop. He is yet to hit one out of the infield into the grass. Yeah, of course they can. They still have 6 outs. And lifts that one up. Fouls it's going out of play into the table seats and then bounce into the black seats. And 1-2. Sunday's game, I saw a stat that the 5 different pitchers, the top fastballs was Hanwha, and Hanwha. The top 3 fastballs on Sunday's game. I'm going to have to run and grab something from the other room as soon as this at-bat is over. And that is way over his head, as it's made sure that the Samsung fans behind home plate had their life insurance checked, as they're gonna scare that old man to death. Big net in front of them, not anything to worry about, but still fun to watch and see them jump back. All right, to the 2-2 pitch, and that's outside. 3-2. These announcers it's like they've never seen a baseball game before. The amount of jumping, yelling, and screaming that they do. Did they have an asterisk that said, because I refuse to go to baseball games? All right, the 3-2 pitch. That, whoa, just misses. And that is going to walk the leadoff batter, which is never good. And I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. So Cardenas is pinch run as he gets the leadoff man on base for them, and Kim Jae-hyuk will run, and Kang Min-ho, 7 home runs in the month of July, first in the league, and he is part of the reason why Samsung is still in the playoffs. Okay, he's 2 for 3 on the day with a double, an RBI, a single, and lined out to shorts as Han Seung-hyuk checks over on Kim Jae-hyuk. I'm going to assume that he's going to stay in there. And that's in the dirts. Nice stop by EJ1, and that's going to be a 2-0 count. As the pitching coach makes his way out. Han Seung-hyuk, I think he was testing out the outfield pool in the new stadium. It looks like he is... he might have been showering when they asked him to come into the game, because he is absolutely a sweaty mess. Don't have to worry about getting loose, that's for sure. As that's in there for a strike. 2-1. Just need a little talking to from the old first base, or from the old pitching coach. I had to tell him to throw it inside the strike zone. He forgot a little bit. No big deal. All right, the 2-1 pitch to Kang Min-ho. And he chops that one. And underneath the glove and between the legs of No Shiwan. And he is going to hold him up at third. And Jesus Hanwha. A 2-base error. As he all right, Kim Young-un now comes in. He's got... as EJ1 blocks that. So you got runners at second and third. Nobody out. I'm trying to wait to see, did they give him an error on that? I don't know if he touched it. They got to give him an error on that, right? All right. No error. Wow. And that's going to be a shot to Cheon-song. And now they've got a rundown here as they tag him. And he 1 out now as another runner is thrown out. But he makes his way over to second. Wang Young-mook doesn't get back to second. And so 1 out. Runner still at second and third as that goes down into a 3-2 putout. And Lee Sung-gyu steps in. He is 0 for 3 on the day, hitting 255 on the year, 2 strikeouts. The home plate umpire has to check his dinner reservations, and here comes the 0-0 pitch to the DH, and that's going to be chopped foul. 0-1. So I guess we have I So I guess they're talking about, did they give him too many mound visits or something? He's checking to see how many mound visits he has. I have no idea what's going on. He's not going to put his earpiece in. Jae-hoon is gearing up in the dugout. I really have no idea what the hell's going on. Looks like they want Jae-hoon to come in. He's a much better catcher. Wan does have a better arm to throw out guys, but what do we got here? So they have to change the catcher because they went out twice. So Jae-hoon is quickly more errors, mental errors by Hanwha, and so because he what I understand is what I'm hearing is that because he made a second visit, he ended up having to come out, and so now you got second and third, 1 ball, a new catcher, and that's fouled back and out of play, and wow. The KBO gonna KBO, but you got a pinch runner, Kim O-jin, and now you've got a new catcher, Jae-hoon, and that's way outside. Lots of stuff going on. All right. Second and third, 1 out, the 1-2 pitch in the dirt, and that's going to be enough to get a run home. And we are tied up on the ground outs, 4-3 RBI as he tees it off of the ground, literally ankle height, and sends it to second base. Such a slow roller that easily scores from third. And runners at third base now. Kim Hyun-jun steps in. He is, sorry, Yoon Jung-bin. And that's going to be a single to take the lead. And Kim Hyun-jun, 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles, a fly out to center, and that's going to be a little bloop, and our left fielder grabs it, but not before they score 2 more. To take the 5-4 lead. Well, oh, Hanwha. No Shiwan has not had a good game. Yes, he's been on base 3 times, but he's been thrown out at third base twice. Just had an error there that just had an error there that cost them 2 runs, and Samsung now takes the 5-4 lead. Why? Because Hanwha doesn't do the little things right. It's fundamentals. They don't do fundamentals. All right, Kim Jae-yoon, 45 games, 46.1 innings, 4 wins, 6 losses, 22 holds, 1 save, 4.08 ERA, 7.36 OPS against. And Cheon Song will lead things off. So there are some other substitutions around. I'll get to them when I can. As that misses 2-0. As Lee Byung-hun will be behind the plate now. And the 2-0 pitch. That's 3-0. Hanwha started off last inning with a leadoff walk, and would love to see a leadoff walk here. And that's in there for strike.
너무 감사합니다.
Thank you, Dominic. Welcome. 22 holds. Three of the top 5 holds are Samsung Lion bullpen pitchers. And the 3-1 pitch, that's blows it past him. Full count. Just 142 on the gun, but he was way behind it. I don't know if he's sneaking it down there or what, but... So Kim Jae-hyuk has moved to left field. And fouls that one straight back. No. He stays in right. All right, once again, another 3-2 pitch to El Capitan Cheon-sung. Cheon-sung does have a bunt single today. And the 3-2 pitch misses upstairs. Ball 4, and Hanwha's got the leadoff runner on first. And I have to assume that they're going to pinch run here. Lee Sang-hyuk will pinch run. So Lee Sang-hyuk will pinch run, and then he will probably go to right field, and Kim Tae-yeon will come in from right and take over at first as An Ji-hong steps in. An Ji-hong with the RBI double that put Hanwha up 4-3 way back in the 6th inning. And first pitch in there for strike. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch to An Ji-hong. And he drops the bunt. Not bunt, but check swing little liner, but Yoo Jung-bin is not able to catch it as he dives into foul territory, and we will see if that turns out as big of deal as it could. Again, this is his first start in at first base. He is normally an outfielder. Hits off the heel of his glove. You got to put him in motion here. 0-2 pitch. They're probably going to throw a pitch out of the zone. Wish he had a lefty here, but that's in the dirt. Doesn't go. Wow, you got a pinch runner, but you don't send him on a 0-2 count. That's probably gonna be... That is bad scouting, ladies and gentlemen. That is bad scouting, which is par for the course. All right, now you got the 1-2. Now you don't send him. As they sent him, but fouls that one away. Stays 1-2. All right, An Ji-hong, no pressure. I know there's no 2 outs, but and the 1-2 checks over, slides back in, and once again the 1-2 pitched on Ji-hong, 2 for 3 on the day with a single, a double, an RBI, a fly out to right. Lee Sang-hyuk is the man over at first, pinch hitting or pinch running for Chae In-sung after the leadoff walk, and that is going to be a little bloop into right, drops in front of him, and he is going to be standing on second. First and seconds, nobody out, and Hanwha is making it interesting. All right, Chae Jae-hoon will step in as he is the only catcher left, since the forced, again, he made a second trip to the mound, which means he was forced to come out. Chae Jae-hoon, first at bat of the day, 274 on the season, and they're going to bunt here so that they can tie the game. So that they can tie the game, because tying the game means that you are good. As diving, what a play by the second baseman. Wow, what a play. Pulled back the bunts, chopped it over the first baseman's head. The second baseman dives, grabs it, and is able to get up and throw out the speedster at first base to keep the lead intact and make it second and third with one out. This game is getting nothing but more and more interesting. Wong Young-mook now steps it in. Come on, Nick, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting, Nick. Type faster. And that misses inside. 1-0. All right, there we go. All right, Wong Young-mook did not start today. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his last at-bat. Stranded a couple of runners as he ended the 6th inning. And a swing and a miss there, 1-1. The pitch kind of carried the catcher a little outside into the right-hander's batter's box. Wong Young-mook is a lefty, but carried him over into the left-hander or the right-hander's batter's box, and he gave a little head nod to the third baseman. Lee Sang-hyuk has been picked off before. He's I believe, second year. Doesn't play much except for pinch run, and I hope they're not going to throw behind him and pick him off, as that's a swing and got a piece of it, but right into the glove, and it's 1-2. Maybe might have gotten a piece, I don't know. Anyway, it's 1-2. Wong Young-mook does not strike out a lot. He has pretty good bunt control. Not now. There's 2 strikes, Dave. You missed the fake bunts. Hanwha's already got 2 bunts for singles on today's game. All right, the 1-2 pitch from Wong Young-mook. Here comes the big hit right here. Here it comes. I'm just telling you now. Ball 2. Okay, so maybe not yet. All right, here comes the big hit from Wong Young-mook. I'll go ahead and get his music started for everybody so that we can celebrate the 1 out, 2 foul ball. Save! Wow! Welcome to Little League Baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Playing today by Samsung and Hanwha. As he strikes out, the catcher looks back, the guy at third doesn't throw it in time to first base, and Hanwha's got the bases loaded after striking out. Wow. That was wow. All right, John Jean Hyuk. No, but bases loaded. John Jean Hyuk looks at ball one on the outside. You can't strike out in T-ball. Wow. John Jean Hyuk bunts a single in his first at-bats. They got a little suicide squeeze here. Wow, that was huge. And that misses upstairs. 2-0. Wow. What an error on the catcher. Wow. Wow. Little League. All right, John Jean Hyuk, the 2-0 pitch, and that's right down the middle. All right, John Jean Hyuk is 3 for 4 on the season with the bases loaded. Only 3 for 4. It's about time to bring that average up to 800, sir. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. Sets up on the inside and way upstairs. 3-1. And Samsung is falling apart. And I'm here for it. All day, every day. All right, here comes the 3-1 pitch. John Jean Hyuk does have speed, so he's tough to double up if they do get something on the ground. And here comes the pitch. And pops him up. This game is ridiculous. All right, and that will be it for Kim Jae-yoon. And are they going to bring in Oh Seung-won? I imagine they're going to bring in their closer Oh Seung-won to get this final out and make a 4-out save. But we'll have to wait, ladies and gentlemen. We will have to wait. Wow. Yes, they're going to bring in Oh Seung-won. Man, the amount of just fundamental errors in today's game. Good Lord. And the Stone Buddha will come in. Former St. Louis Cardinal, former Colorado Rocky, former Toronto Blue Jay, Oh Seung-wan will come in to get the 4-out save and face Peraza. So Oh Seung-wan, 41 games, 41 and 2/3 innings. 2 wins, 5 losses, 25 saves, 3.89 ERA. 6.1 strikeouts per 9, 1.51 whip. So does not strike out as many as he used to. So the oldest save, 42 years and 3 days. If Oh Seung-wan can pick up the save here, he will take over as the oldest KBO player to earn a save. And that's way upstairs to Peraza. Ball 1. That's strikeouts air is huge right now because they would be out of the inning. Last 6 game, Peraza is 1 for 21. He's due. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I told you he was due. 1 run in. A second run is going to come in. And there we go. Hanwha takes the lead on the RBI single underneath the glove of the first-time first baseman. Told you he was due, ladies and gentlemen. I told you he was due. They are eating up that first baseman. And now that's going to be a fly ball to right. Hanwha picks up 2 on picks up. Jesus, this game is ridiculous. Got a two run error on Noshiwan, and then strike 3, and you forget to throw him out at first, and end up letting the tying run stay on base. And then Peraza with the throw, with the hit. But then, I don't know, there might have been an actual error right there that allowed that 1 run to score. I'm waiting to see if they give another error. What's an inning? Yes, they do give another error. 2 errors in the inning allow 2 runs to score, and Hanwha takes the 6-5 lead. Ju Hyun-sang will come on for Hanwha, but he also blew a save on Sunday. I don't even know what's going on anymore. All right, Hanwha's closer will make his way out onto the mound. 40 games, 46.1 innings, 5 wins, 2 losses, 2 holds, 11 saves, 233 ERA, 584 OPS, 1 walk per 9, 8.2 strikeouts per 9, and an 84 whip. And he is going to face EJ Hyun, who is 1 for 2 on the day and looks at strike 1. This game is far, far, far from over, though, as that misses 1-1. And that's foul. 1-2. And that misses way upstairs, 2-2. So the last 2 innings, both teams walked the first batter, and it hurt them bad. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to EJ Hyun. And pops that one up, but gets out of play or stays 2-2. What a KBO game. What a KBO game. Whew. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch from Ju Hyun Sang. EJ Hyun in the batter's box. Righty on righty. And that misses low. Ball 3 and full count. Ju Hyun Sang only averages 1 walk per 9. But I think it's important to note he's thrown 46 innings so far this year. His most as that ball 4. As the most he's thrown is 59 innings before. So he is on pace to really throw a lot more games, a lot more innings than he has before. I think that's extremely important to note. Kim Hun-gon will step in. He's 0 for 2 on the day. I'm going to guess that they're going to try to bunt him over here. Again, I talked about this in the video. If you've watched the video, if you haven't, I don't know why you haven't, but if you have, you'll know exactly my view on this. As safe as he slides in there. To not even give the guy a chance to steal, like, to bunt him over. At this point, they're playing for a tie, and they're going to take their chances in extra innings. As that's in there for a strike. So you're not even going to get the bunt down. Oh, Kim Hyun-gon, 0 for 2 on the day. In the 9th inning, he's only hitting .368 with 2 homers. Kim Hyun-gon. .368 in the 9th inning with 2 homers, and you're going to have him bunts to lower your chance of scoring. As he misses the bunts. And 0-2. Fantastic decision by Samsung to bunt. I mean, fantastic decision. If I was a Samsung fan, or if I was a Hanwha manager, I would be so ecstatic that Samsung is bunting with a runner on first in the 9th inning. And it's 0-2. He's definitely going to pull it back. Right? 0-2, and he's going to bunt? No, he's going to actually bunt. Wow. Wow. We'll take the outs. Moves the runner over to second. Wow. Whew. Living a life on the edge. All right, Yuji Hyuk will step in. He is 0 for 4 on the day, as they shade him to go to the right side of the infield. Or sorry, the left side of the infield, over to short. And first pitch low in the dirt. 1-0. Hey, I said one. There we go. There we go. Making sure my stuff is actually popping up there. All right, well, 1 out, 1-0 pitch. The second baseman, who has saved a couple runs himself on the defensive side. 0 for 4 on the day, though. And the 1-0 pitch coming up. And that just catches a piece of the zone. As that missed his mark, he set up way inside and missed way out. But with the ABS system, a strike is a strike. All right, the 1-1 pitch to the second baseman, batting in the 2 spots. Runner on second. And he slaps that one foul. 1-2. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Trying to make him go 0 for 5 on the day, and way low and outside. 2-2. Pitch number 15 coming up of the inning for Ju Hyun Sung. All right, here it goes. The 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman. Moves him over to third. But 2 away. What's up, bad luck? All right. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. There's no Samsunging in this place. No Samsunging in this place at all. In fact, I don't think there's a Samsung product in this house. I'm almost positive there is no Samsung product in this house. Alright. Ain't nobody affords Samsung products in Korea? Alright. And now is Anju Hyung, who is pinch hitting here. I'm not going to change it because I don't want to. And that misses 1-0. 218 on the season for the pinch hitter. The bar food older brother. Sets up on the outside, hits his spots, but fouls it out of play. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. You got it right. I don't know. What was it? Bar food? Bar snacks? Tapas? All right, the 1-2 pitch, looking for the strikeout to end the game and end the 7-game losing streak. And there it is! Hanwha finally gets a win. As they end the 7-game losing streak. Courtesy of the littlest league little baseball game I have seen by professional athletes in a very, very long time. So Hanwha gets the win. First of all, they do get the win. Han Seung-hyuk blows the save, ends up getting the win. Ju Hyun-song walks the leadoff batter. They move him around to third base, but again, the sacrifice bunts. Guess what? Didn't work. Ooh, thanks Samsung for not watching my video. Yeah, thank you Samsung for watching my video and not understanding that bunting with runner on first and no outs actually lowers your chance of scoring a run by 2% from 43% down to 41%. If you haven't watched that video, you should definitely check it out because I'm right about every single thing in it. Okay. So Hanwha gets, Barria did not pitch well. Again, only 4 innings, 89 pitches. 7 hits, home run, gave up 3 runs. All of them earned. Pak Song-won did come in and once again pitch really well. 2 innings, 18 pitches, 14 of them for strikes. No hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Iminu also pitched well. 17 pitches in 1 inning. Did give up a hit, but 1 strikeouts. Han Seung-hyuk did not pitch well, but also it's partly because of the error on No Shiwan. No Shiwan did not have a good day. To say he did not have a good day is a massive, massive, massive understatement. While he did go 2 for 4 or 2 for 3 on the day, he also got thrown out at third base twice, once to end an inning, and the two-run error in the 8th inning that ended up giving Samsung the win. Luckily, Samsung also runs the bases like they are playing coach pitch. Multiple times they had great chances to score runs and ran into stuff. Again, you had the strike them out, throw them out. You had poor defense by Reyes on the mound for Samsung that allowed 2 infield bunts, which directly led to other runs. So infield defense by Samsung, and then at the end of the game, the first time that he started at first base, Yoo Jung-bin starts at first base, does well offensively, was caught stealing at third, and that's 1 play, but came up with a single, an RBI single, and then 2 big plays that most likely real first baseman makes the plays. He didn't make the plays. Then they had the error, 2 errors in that 8th inning for Samsung that gave up the lead. So for Hanwha, they get a win. Not a pretty one, not a good one at all. Very, very dirty, ugly, disgusting win. They did actually have 11 hits, but they out-hit them and got 4 walks to 3 walks. So they out-hit them, had more walks, but it still took 2 errors from Samsung to come away with the victory. So definitely not expecting much more. I expected Hanwha to get 1 win of this series. Ryunjin should go tomorrow, but he's going to go against Connor. Connor is a little bit better pitcher than Reyes. So also Hanwha, for some reason, decides that they don't take their bats on days that Ryunjin is pitching. So we'll see how that ends up. If it even ends up, I should say. There is a big chance of rain tomorrow. So it might not even happen tomorrow, depending on what happens once the weather hits the mountains. But Hanwha comes away with a win. They stop the 7-game losing streak. And they will look to win a 2nd game in a row for the first time, and I think over a month. And more importantly, get a series win. So all around, pretty good game. Peraza comes through at the end for his 2nd hit in his last 20-something at-bats. Like I said, he was due for it, but Hanwha wins. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Game 2, Ryunjin, the Korean Monster, versus Connor. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time.
것은 준비됐어. 지금 필요한 건 너와 나. 식어버린 네 심장도 다시 뜨겁게 해준 낭만. 태양처럼 불타오르는 희망. 모든 것은 던져 승리를 위하여. 더 높이 날아 한화의 끝을. 더 멀리 날아 한화의 끝을. 모든 것은 준비됐어. 지금 필요한 건 너와 나. 식어버린 네 심장도 다시 뜨겁게 해.